Overheats game time. Konnichiwa Internet, and welcome to this episode of Overheats Game Time Rants. Today is going to be an impressions and compatibility video on the new behemoth that I unboxed recently. Oh, what a camera hog! The VLX RAP4 Premium. Now, I don't own a PS4 or a PS3, so I cannot vouch for the validity of the claim on the box that it is a PS4, PS3 stick. However, given that I have never in my life opened a box that said this stick is for X console and not had it work, let's just go ahead and assume that it's fully compatible with both of those systems. The way that it is compatible is, again, if you check the unboxing video, there is a small switch up on the little dash panel at the top right that you switch between 4 and 3. Now, for PC, what I did is I had heard that for PS4 stuff, all you have to do is just plug it in, and there are a series of drivers that download, and it's good to go. I plugged it in, and it immediately, within 2 seconds, had downloaded and installed the drivers that it needed, and I tried it on my Steam library, and you can go ahead and see the results here. Works fine on King of Fighters 98. Works fine on King of Fighters 2002. This guy's so not cheap. Works fine on Mortal Kombat X. Works fine on Yatakarasu. So as you can see, I tried it out on all my Steam games. Everything worked brilliantly with it. However, there was one game that was not shown on there, and that was King of Fighters 13. The reason King of Fighters 13 was not shown on this is because that game is well known to have trouble with controllers sometimes. To give you an idea, when I first turned this thing on, when I first turned 13 on back when I first bought it, I plugged in my Xbox 360 joystick and it did not recognize it. It gave me the same problem that it gave me with this one. I plugged in a third-party dongle that allows me to use my Wii U Pro controllers on the PC, and that worked plug and play, no problem. You know, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense, so I'm not quite sure why it does that stuff. I did eventually figure out how to get it to recognize my Xbox 360 controllers. I remember I had to jump through quite a few hoops to get that to work. But once I did, I no longer had to worry about it. It just would work every time. So I'm sure I just need to do that. I just haven't bothered yet. But as it stands, I feel it's only fair to note that I have yet to get the controller to work on King of Fighters 13. But that's the only game. Every other game it worked perfectly for, as you saw. So I didn't want to just stop with Steam because there are more things to play for fighting games than just Steam. So I decided to bust out my Fightcade emulator and check out a selection of games for the Fightcade. Let's see how that worked out. What the? Works fine in Samurai Showdown 2. Jam Jam. I own it. Works fine on Fatal Fury 2. I own it. Works fine on Super Turbo. I own it. Works fine on Street Fighter Alpha 3. Mine. Well, as you can see, it worked out quite well. There are a few other games that I did try it on that I didn't put here because I didn't want this video to take forever. But rest assured, it worked perfectly fine with all of them. Wanted to give it a thorough testing just to make sure, and it passed with flying colors. So, you know, I didn't even want to stop there. I actually booted up my Dolphin emulator, which is, the Dolphin, I should say, which is essentially a GameCube/Wii emulator. There aren't a whole lot of games on either of those platforms that would require an arcade stick, but I was able to find a couple to test it on. I picked one GameCube game and one Wii game, and let's take a look what happened there. Works fine on Muramasa the Demon Blade, even with baby interference. I own it. Works fine on CBS 2. I own it. So once again, we're looking at complete compatibility. So if you're a PC gamer and you're worried that the stick might not work because it's just a PS4, PS3 stick, don't worry. put it on PS4 mode, plug it into your USB, it should automatically download the drivers, and like I said, I have had zero problems with any game. So yeah, if you're looking for a stick for your PC, and the one that I unboxed actually kind of caught your eye, but you weren't sure, because, well, what if it doesn't work on PC? I don't want to drop that kind of money if it doesn't work. It works. It works. Thanks for watching this PC compatibility video. If you liked it, well, like it. Maybe subscribe. Got any questions? Drop them in the comments section below. Stay tuned to the actual impressions video, and as you might be able to tell, they're probably going to be fairly good. That's it for today, Internet. Johnny, bye-bye.